What's going on YouTube, and welcome back to another less than 5 minute gear review. In this video we're going to be going over arm boards, and when it comes to arm boards, I think they're an awesome way to be able to maintain and have administrative data, as well as write down a couple of notes and be able to relay that information when on a mission set, whether you're on a direct action mission, an SR mission, or you're just out patrolling and you need to take some notes and write down some things real quick. They're awesome to have, and they do make things very easy and convenient. I prefer arm boards over some of the pouches and some of the other administrative things that you can get for notes, pens, paper, and all of that. I'm not going to get too into it, but because I want to focus on the arm boards, I think these things are awesome to have. So the three that you see in front of you, the Nike, the Tasmanian Tiger, and the BDS Tactical, are all going to run you about $20 to $25. These two on the bottom, the Nike and the Taz Tiger, are going to be about $20. The BDS is about $25. When it comes down to it, I've seen a lot of guys use the BDS. It's a pretty common one that I see across the board. A lot of guys saying that it breathes really well. Where I work doing more direct action stuff, I see more guys running the Nike just because it's more streamlined, it fits, it's nice and tight. The elasticity and all of it keeps it from moving around, and nobody's really said that they've had any issues with it feeling like it breathes or doesn't breathe, and it doesn't get too hot and all that. However, with the Taz Tiger, with this kind of plastic stuff that's on the back, I do know a lot of guys that have complained about this getting pretty hot, just moving around and having it on their arm, and it makes them sweat a lot. So that's what they're talking about when they're talking about the black stuff on the back, or this grip tape on the back. I used to have this with the straps that were on it, but I cut them off because I started running this in a cargo pocket instead of on my arm. But I still use this periodically. It just depends on the mission set and what's going on, because I do like the capabilities that it has compared to the other two. But when it comes down to it, the Nike one is the one that I use the most for more direct action mission sets and being able to relay information. It's nice because it's got these clear pockets on both the outside and the inside, so that way I can run this Loom tape card and be able to write down quick notes. And then I also have this board on the inside to be able to throw whatever type of cards that I might need for that mission. So I do like this one a lot, and I actually like it the most out of the three of them. The BDS, I've seen a lot of guys use this for more precision shooting stuff and having dope and data in their book, or kind of a dope and data book in this. It's got a top pocket and a bottom pocket, so that way you can run all of that information. This can pretty much do the same thing. So like I said, this is kind of why I like this one a little bit more. Plus it's got that pretty much a third page. You have your outside and then the two on the inside. This has a little snap link where this has Velcro, so that's something to consider if you're big on the noise and light discipline thing and the argument with Velcro. This can be a little bit quieter, but completely up to you. This sleeve being pretty much all elastic, they actually have these bungee ties and cordage to be able to retain that to and tighten that down to your arm. I personally don't really like this when it comes down to it, because you have all of that extra shot cord or bungee cord just kind of hanging around and can get caught on things. And I think it's a good design, and I think it's an awesome pouch, but that's the only thing that I don't like about it, is just these little dangling shot cord lines when you have it all cinched up on your arm. And then finally you have the Tasmanian Tiger. This one is really nice when it comes down to it. It does have Velcro on it. I know some people will argue about that. You have this external elastic loop for a pen or a pencil or markers. I've had a few issues with this retaining pens and pencils and all of that, but this pocket that's right here that zips open is a great pocket for pens and pencils, just to be able to throw right in there, so then that way you don't have to worry about those falling out. Currently right now I have a pen and a pencil, and then I also have a small multi-tool and some lead. So you have a little bit of space to be able to put a couple of things in there and have everything that you need. Throw that back in. And then you have this Velcro on the outside, so I really don't have any use for it on the outside, but it's good to have. So when it comes to the inside, you do have quite a bit to be able to work with. You have this mat board is really what I've always used it for. So you have this mat board, clear case to be able to run maps and nav. And then you have this other pocket for any type of mission set cards that you want to throw in there and be able to have some information that's going to be pertinent to that mission. And then you also have one more right here, as well as you can run a Write in the Rain book in these pockets as well. So this does have a lot of capability with it, and this is why I've kept it and I still use it, is because I can do a lot with it. If I need a little bit bigger map that this can't facilitate, then I'll resort to this to be able to have those maps and that nav data, as well as be able to run the little map tools that I have in there. And then it all just folds right up and you're good to go. So this is a little bit more of like a portfolio setup, I guess you could say, or a wallet. And then yeah, you have your BDS, and then you also have your Nike. So with that being said, I hope this information is helpful. If you have any questions, please leave a comment, and we'll answer any questions that you have. Like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.